Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It is Tutorial Thursday, and since we did a card trick on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a guitar song tutorial today on Thursday. So this song is called Make It Sweet by Old Dominion, and fun fact, this is actually an Old Dominion pick that I got at one of their concerts. So this song is really good. I definitely recommend it. Before we get into the tutorial, make sure you hit the subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner so you can come back and learn a bunch of different songs that I'm going to be teaching and watch the other guitar song tutorial videos. So let's get into the song. Okay, so the song is very easy. It's basically two chords, the entire song. Throughout the verse and the chorus, there's a couple different ones added in there, but the main two chords that you need to know are a G chord and a C add 9 chord. Very similar chords. You're just basically dropping your top two fingers down. So G chord, if you don't know that, you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the E string. You're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, your ring finger, and you're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then your pinky finger you can put on the 3rd fret of the high E string. That is a G string, and that is a G chord. C add 9, you're just going to take your top two fingers and drop them down each one string. That's it, C add 9. So the intro is very simple, and it goes like this. That's it. Now, also in the intro and throughout the entire song, you hear that little riff that they play, and it goes like this. So the way to play that, and obviously there's two different guitars going on at the same time. You can't play this at the same time that you're playing the chords, unless you have like 10 fingers. But basically, you just start on the 3rd fret of the E string, play it, and then you're going to slide up to the 5th fret, to the 7th fret, and then you're going to go the 5th fret on the B string. And the second time around, it's the same first three, and then you just slide up to the 10th fret on the E string. So it's... and that's it. And that plays during the intro when he's going back and forth between the two chords. So that's the intro. The verse is the exact same thing as the intro. You just go back and forth between these two chords. It's that simple. I don't feel like I need to play it for you, but it's the same strumming pattern. It's the same tempo. He doesn't like go faster or anything like that. Now the chorus also starts out with the same two chords, and this is the entire chorus. Here is the chorus. And then after the chorus, it goes back into the intro. So the chorus, same thing, same two chords, G and C add 9. You play each of those twice, and then you go into go to an E minor chord, to C add 9, and then you just go back and forth between those two twice. So it's... Then it gets into the second verse, and the second verse is the exact same thing as the first verse. There's nothing different. Same strumming pattern, same two chords, G and C add 9, same two. Then the second chorus is the exact same thing. Now, after the second chorus, it gets to in like a bridge, and the bridge is kind of a little bit faster. There's a couple different chords involved, so this is what the bridge sounds like. little faster, and there's a couple different chords in there. So the way to do this, first it starts off on it's kind of like a little walk down. So the bass line is, but you're just playing the chords over top of everything. So it's a C chord, and then it's a G over B. So you're gonna play. Some people, I mean, if you really want to, you can put your middle finger here and then put your pinky finger down here. I just like to just do this and just play the top couple strings because it's more the bass line that you're hearing. But you put your ring finger on the set, kind of like a C add 9 almost, but you're just taking your pointer finger and moving it up one string. So you have your middle finger on the second fret of the A string, and then I keep my pointer finger on the first fret of the B string, and I don't play it. I just get it ready for the next one. I just play the top 3 strings. That's it for this one. So it's, and then you're going to go to an A minor, which is you keep your pointer finger down here, second fret of the B string, and then you put your middle finger and ring finger on the second fret of the D and G strings. So far we have, and then it goes to a G chord. So G chord is just what we were playing in the beginning. So the whole thing is, and the way he strums it is he plays it once, plays it twice, and then on the third time he plays it and switches at the same time. So it's kind of awkward, but you have to just hear it, listen to the song, and then you'll figure it out. So it's got a rhythm to it. The hardest part, and it ends on a D chord, and he just keeps playing that, and then he goes back to, before he gets into the solo. Switching like that is not easy. It's going to take some practice. You have to be able to switch chords pretty quickly in order to play that part. That's probably the hardest part of the entire song. But it's those chords, and it's an easy progression, but he's moving it so fast that you just have to be able to do that in order to play that part. It just takes practice. That's all. No song is ever easy. The easiest thing ever to play. You have to practice it. So again, just one more time, the bridges. So just practice that part. Obviously, you can stop the video at any point and make sure you get that down. The hardest part is switching and strumming at the same time, and not getting like that kind of sound. So you'll figure it out. You just got to practice it. And then the end of the song after the solo is just the chorus plays out. It's just the G, the C add 9, and then the combination of E minor and C add 9. And that's pretty much the entire song. The solo is actually very simple. I just kind of learned it by ear, just listening to it. So I'll get into that and I'll show you how to play that. Alright, so the solo is pretty simple. I'm just going to play it first, and then I'm going to show you how to do it note by note. So that's it. Now, before the solo starts, during the bridge, at the very end of the bridge, he plays this little like a walk up into it, and it goes something like this. It's very simple, but it's like, and then it goes into the. So that part is just 5th fret of the A string, and then you're just alternate picking just like this, and then you slide it to the 7th. To the 9th, and then to the 10th. So it's, and then it goes into the solo. So the way the solo works, it's pretty simple. You start with the 12th fret of the B string, and then you're just going to bend up, and then you're just going to pick it a few times at the top, and then drop it down. So again, it's, and then you pick it again, and at the same time you pick it, you slide down to the 5th fret. And then you're going to quickly slide up to the 15th. And then you're going to pick the 15th again. So that first part again is. Pretty simple. Stop the video, figure it out, rewind it. Once you get that part down, we'll go to the next part. The next part of the solo, pretty simple. Bend up, you bend down, and then you go to 14 and pull off to the 12. Pick it again. Pick it a third time, and then slide down to the 9th. Or the 10th, I'm sorry. So it's, playing it choppy like that doesn't sound right, but all together it sounds better. So it's. And then down to the 5th. And then up to the 15th. So the second part was. And then he does this little walk down again. So it's. So that's just 15, 14, 12, stop, and then 12 bend again. And this is all on the B string. There's no other string that he plays here. It's all on the B string. I mean, you could play it on other strings, but to me, this is how I heard it, and this is how it sounded to me. So, you know, if you have any suggestions or you think I'm playing it wrong, please comment and let me know. But this is what I'm hearing. So the whole thing again, just follow along. Stop and start it if you need to, but the whole thing again is. And that's pretty much the song. And then, like I said, he goes into the chorus again, which is just the, I'll move this, just the G and the C add 9, and then the E minor and the C add 9, and that's it. And then he just plays those out until the end of the song. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple song. It's a really good song too. I like it a lot. Even if you don't want to play it, I recommend downloading it and listening to it. It's one of my favorite songs already. It's pretty new from them. And again, subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you watch the other tutorials. Pretty simple song so far that I've been teaching. You can always go back and rewind the videos and watch it, obviously, as many times as you can. Every Tuesday and Thursday is going to be some type of tutorial. It's going to be a guitar song tutorial, or it's going to be a card trick tutorial, something like that. So I'm going to put a trailer out as well on my channel page that'll kind of highlight everything of what's going to be the daily content throughout the week. So check in on Tuesday or Thursday for tutorials. Again, hit the subscribe button, share this with your friends, like the page, do whatever you got to do, comment, and just have fun and enjoy it. Peace.